Hey y'all, this is Patrick with TTFR. I'm just gonna do kind of a tools of the trade for the Turo host. As you increase your vehicles on Turo, like I'm up to 3, thinking about 4, you need to have some tools that help you do things relatively quickly and get things done. I just started doing my own oil changes. I've done them in the past on other cars, but I've generally been paying either BMW or Audi to do my oil changes up until now. But I was influenced by the Aubrey Janik channel and went out and bought some oil in bulk and filters and whatnot, and can get my oil change down to maybe 40 to 50 on all synthetic and for German cars, which tend to be more expensive. But these are the tools I use, make my life easier. Obviously, got a reel for the electric here. Gets me anywhere I need to be in the garage. A light, obviously you need that. New purchase is this oil extractor. Allows you to take the oil out of the dipstick instead of actually getting underneath the car. I'm not sure that's the best yet. I gotta do a little more research on the Audi. There's some people that say there's some oil baffles in the bottom of it that don't allow you to get all of the oil out in this method. So I'm gonna do a little more research on that and see if that's actually safe for the vehicle. Going down, this is just having things you gotta have. Windshield washer fluid, oil filters. You gotta have ways to get the oil into the vehicle, so funnel kits. Got a gas can back there and some grease. Moving on up to the next shelf is my car carriage stuff. I don't do anything really fancy. I use some Griot stuff that I get off of Amazon. Some Rain-X water repellent for the windshields. Bug and tire remover is really good for getting that stuff off on the front of the car. Got some Armor All in the back there, and then the new finish Scratch Doctor is a pretty good long-term wax and getting out some clear coat scratches. Windshield repair kit. I've had at least one windshield damage issue, and this is the kit that I used, and it did a pretty good job on my BMW. And you see in the back there, this is one of the 3M headlight restoral kits. This is the lighter version. I used a heavier version of my Audi, which had really cloudy headlights, and it made them look just about like new. I can put a picture on it. I don't have a before and after. I wish I did, but it was amazing. It went from looking like an old car to, basically you're unable to differentiate between it and a newer car, Audi. The Clorox wipes, those are actually on the list of authorized COVID cleaners. I use those in the cars to do my COVID cleaning. This is a Ryobi buffer. It's part of the OnePlus system, and it works real well. It's a random orbital, and obviously it uses the batteries of all the other stuff that I use. A bit of a Ryobi fanboy. They do everything I need them to do, and the new lithium ones really work well. Torque wrench. This is basically the tire care shelf here. You need a torque wrench anytime you're going to take wheels on and off, if you have to do that for any reason. Good high quality pressure gauge to measure your tires before going out on trips, and a child tire depth gauge. The depth gauge allows you to make sure you're within legal limits, and that also that guests have not used too much of your tires. The Ryobi impact wrench is great. I haven't had a problem with it, and I've taken my wheels and tires off on my Mustang quite often, and it does the job. Obviously, drill, and this is a new acquisition from someone else's page, and I think I hopefully hit their Amazon associate, and allowed them to earn a little paycheck. That's an air gauge. I've checked it against this pretty high quality AccuGauge gauge. It has a digital gauge on the back. See it run a little bit there. And it works quite well. It's pretty accurate. So that's what I'll be using for quick air ups from here on out. Moving up to the next shelf, kind of carpet care. This is a Bissell steam cleaner. Great for getting any stains you got out in the carpets. I don't think you'd want to use it on leather. That works well on the fabric of my Mustang. And the ozone generator that pretty much anybody that's had a smoking issue will want to have. And my first smoking issue did pay for this. I think it was $60 or $70 on Amazon. It does do a good job of getting odors out of the vehicle. This is my lifesaver. I spend most of my time working with this. This is the Ryobi vacuum. I use it inside the house and out, and it works well for getting just about anything out of the vehicle. It has an attachment that also has a rug cleaner with a spinning brush on it that's got a long handle on it too. And this is a Hoover rug cleaner. It works real well as well. And it's what I use to clean all my carpets. I think I try to do them at least once a month. Go over them real well and get my carpets in my floor mats clean. And moving on down, everyone, you may not need to have one this big, but this does allow you to use air tools. This is just a pretty healthy air compressor. I use it to blow things out, cleaning the vacuum cleaner's filters out, obviously airing tires when I need to, when I'm not using the little Ryobi that I just talked about. And you know, just everybody wants to have a basic kit. Don't need much more than this, a little rolling tool case, some hammers, bits for the different devices, and a good ratchet and socket set.